Sorry, I'm seeing going through this little tutorial real quick to see if I can go. No. Okay, yeah. It's probably just outdated.
Yeah, I can definitely help you out with it. I
Cool.
I got my buddy Hydra on there.
How's he doing? I heard that he got into a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, sadly he's like taking a break from StarCraft. He keeps forgetting things,
Yeah.
but he's not doing too bad. Other than,
Okay.
the hospital and all that. He was in the hospital for almost 2 months and um definitely messed him up pretty bad.
Oh yeah, can only imagine. I've lost a couple friends uh, to motorcycle accidents, so it's no joke.
Yeah, the helmet saved his life.
That's good to hear. All right. All right. I'll host up.
All right.
All for the Empire.
So what's the highest? I know you said MMR doesn't really matter. What's the highest you've ever hit before though?
I would say 2200 A, because I think 2300's S, and I think S is like top 1 in the world. Top 10 is A, and then obviously goes lower as the MMR goes lower. But for those who aren't familiar with like S, A, B rank, it's like Grandmaster is S rank, Masters A rank, and then Diamond, Plat.
What's the password?
What? Oh, 1. Sorry, the number 1. Now I'll turn off my camera so I can turn it back on for the stream.
Just checking password.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, there. I wish Blizzard would, or Microsoft now, would give StarCraft the time of day to just fix these little hiccups. But there's a lot of hiccups within the game. Just be patient, I guess, or click around and have it kind of bug out.
Yeah, it'll kick you out.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do here?
All right, so let's just do. You said that you like to do the 2-hatch meta. Do you throw down the macro hatch?
Honestly, I've been winging it. Like I don't
Winging it?
Yeah, and you showing me how to boost, that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, how far into the game do you usually take the boosting?
Until it's like, all right, I can go. It's low priority, but while the game's up, it gives you something to do. I like to look at it as like a mini game.
Yeah.
But like when you start scouting, then it's like, okay, like you don't really need to like worry about it. You don't have to worry. Some pros don't even do it.
So I've been working on splitting. Any advice on splitting?
So for any type of macro or micro situation, this game's so old that pros have hired map makers to prioritize like certain things that you want to work on. So there's maps that can like Muta Micro Trainer, Vulture Trainer. There's maps for map splitting, where it'll just cycle you through all the different maps in the map pool and you just split. And then after like 7 seconds, it resets, and then you just do it again. So if you're ever coming across an issue where you're like, how do I could I find a trainer? Like, there's maps out there for it.
Okay. Yeah, I have a map for splitting, but it doesn't it doesn't switch the map or anything like
Yeah,
that. It's just
something. Yeah, no. There's a lot of different maps. There's some really efficient ones, and there's some where it's like I get the idea. But so what I'm going to be teaching you here is just a standard 2.5 hatch muta opener,
okay.
and I'll walk you through the build once, and then we'll like race to see who can do it the fastest and the most efficient.
Okay.
So, you ready?
Yep.
All right. So just do your basic split and drone build, and then just give me vision.
All right.
All right. Cool.
So hotkey wise, what do you always end up hotkeying up to?
Oh no, we can't show vision. All right. Let's reset this.
Well, it's a good thing we reset because I didn't split at all.
I do 5.
You do up to 5?
5 is my main, 6 is my natural.
Okay.
7 third, 8 9 0 typically macro hatches, and then 1 through 4 is open for unit control.
I might have to reconnect. I'm seeing a
It's
lot
all
of
good.
error. Okay.
Cuckoo. Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right. And just show me your vision. All right, so the goal is we won't really worry about Overlord positioning. We're just focused on the build, okay?
All right.
So just focus on drone production till 9. And then at 9, build an Overlord. So the opener is called a 12 hatch, and it'll make sense once we're there.
I've always overpulled because anytime I try something else, I get cannon rush or bunker rush.
Well, versus Terran, you can defend a bunker rush with drones, but then that throws a little bit, throws the game timings out the window. So then that's just something you'll learn over time. So you don't really have to worry about it. And so when that Overlord pops, build your drones until 12.
Also, what I was asking earlier on your stream, I was told for Zerg, you can only put 1 drone per mineral patch. Anything more than that, it's not efficient. Is that right? Or
Well, it's not efficient, but it's still a higher income.
you're
And then
getting
12 hatch.
okay.
And then drone up to 12. And then a spawning pool and gas. So spawning pool should be going down. And then your gas.
was also
Ideal.
told.
What?
I was also told to put my pool here because it helps with gas production.
Yeah.
I guess that's like an old school trick.
Yeah, it just makes them come out a little fast, or not faster, but like sometimes they'll like turn, and that little turn can add up over time. And then, so you should be on gas.
Yep.
And then when you get your first 100 gas, then just build your lair and just keep droning.
So I was lied to about the one drone thing.
No, like it makes sense, but ideally you want 12, and you want to make sure to overlord. Actually, hold on, let me pause it because there's going to be a mouthful. So in this situation, so larva is a real pain for Zerg. Your larva management is super important. So if you build an overlord right now, where do you think you want to build that overlord?
I built it. So actually, it should be in the main base because the drone's going to be popping out. You want the
Yep.
drone closer to the mineral patch.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that, and I built it at my my natural.
Yep, and it's fine. It's just, but like those are the little things that can give you that additional mineral boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you should always have about 6 lings. So after that overlord pops, just pop out 6 lings. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then what I like to do is I like to get my ling speed because it gives you potential harassment, and if they push out early, you can be able to defend it. And then just keep droning after you get your 6 lings morphing. Alright, so now we throw down our spire, and then we throw down a macro hatch.
Oh, I already did
Yeah, you're good.
the hatchery.
And then your natural gas. And then just keep droning up.
Yeah, something I'm new to is using hotkeys past 4.
Yep. It's there's practices you could do.
There is.
Yep. And so when you're at this stage and you're maxed out, basically, build 2 overlords because this is your preparation for the mutapod. So now we're just stacking larva.
Oh, okay. Well, that works out because I forgot an overlord.
And now you morph your 6 mutas.
I can only get 5.
So that just means you started your natural gas.
Started it too late.
Mm-hmm. And from here,
I had 2 drones on my gas.
Yeah, see? Those little things add up. And now I got 6 mutas out. And from here, you'll notice you'll have a surplus mineral count. So you could take a 3rd base And if they come out for a stim timing, you just throw down 2 Sunkens, and you want them to be down before they like pass their natural.
Okay, so
Because, go ahead.
what I've been doing from this point is I'll make lings with the mutas, and like I try to dive in and harass, but typically the Terran is moving out on the map and trying to
Yes.
harass. So I've just like it's just been a like, okay, well, they're gonna move out. I'm gonna make an army and try to kill them, and that's kind of where I've been on the ladder so far. Is like I'll go muta ling, and then I try to get a third, and I end up switching into lurker because I was told by
Mm-hmm.
my chat to go lurker at that
Yep.
point, and I end up with like a crap load of gas because I'm massing so many lings, and I just switch into lurker ling, and I've caught people off guard with it, but
Yeah. That's definitely something that you could potentially catch your opponent off guard with. And like for instance, if my opponent goes to my third and I'm like, oh, I'm going to lose that, then I'll do that play style. You shouldn't be building that many Zerglings. It should be more like when your mutas are out, you pretty much rely on your muta control to keep the Terran at home, or you just whittle down their army as they try to move across, because how StarCraft pathing is, they tend to leave the ball and go into like a line,
yeah,
and you just pick off the line one by one.
yeah, and you're droning instead of lings.
Yeah, because lings are like, so this goes back to the whole larva uh, economy. You want to spend it on drones, and if you're really worried, just throw down Sunkens, because that's going to be more hardier than Lings.
Okay.
Because like just to like get into the engagement versus the Marines, you're already going to lose like 4 to 6 Lings if they have a ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's better to just drone up and just hold with mutas and build Sunkens if need be, because if you're able to hold, then you can just transfer all those extra drones to the third, and then your eco game is, on point. And the timing for Hydra Den and Queen's Nest, you want to throw them down at 7 minutes, because that's times up with their factory timing, and then that allows you to get Defiler out before a siege tank timing hits, or like they'll be able to like kill off your Sunkens, but then your consume finishes, and then you can hold through that.
So really, like once you get your mutas out, you go for your third. You want to do the den and queen's nest.
At 7. So as you can see, we have our mutas out, and we have a whole minute of assessing the situation. If they're super aggro, build mutas. And if they seem to like be hunkered in their base and just defending, then just focus on your next tech.
Okay, because I did run into somebody like that.
Yeah.
I went lings like I have been, and he just completely shut me down because like he hit it like a certain point where he had so many marine medic, and just he moved across the map. It was game over. I couldn't do anything.
Exactly. So let's. Are you feel comfortable with the build? We could do another one.
Yeah, I feel comfortable. My split was terrible, but I think I can definitely do it.
Okay, well, let's race.
Okay.
So basically, we're going to do the same thing, and we're just going to try to see who can get the 6 meters out the fastest.
Sounds like a plan. What's your hotkey for Muta? Is it just M?
1.
No. Like
Oh,
the
oh, yeah. Now everything's the same besides my patrol. Patrol I put to Q. I'm comfortable with the old school hotkeys, so I don't really like worry about it. My keyboard control is pretty on point. And you were asking about like practicing your hotkeys.
Yeah.
Doing this is a good practice. And then, if you want to make it more practical, then you can just do that. Like, oh, I'm building hydras, so I'm cycling through all my hatcheries. Or if I'm building zerglings.
I have my hatchery on 4, my main hatchery. But I find once I get into that mid-late game, I want to make it an army.
Mm-hmm.
So I might change it to where it's 5 and
Yep.
just do 5, 6, 7.
J-Dong does that.
What?
That hotkey style.
5, 6, 7?
Yep. And like he just relies on like slew clicking for his units. Or like for the larva production and stuff. So he'll just like drag a box and then build units like that.
Yeah, my entire time playing fastest, that's all I did was drag. Mouse keys, no keys, all mouse.
Yeah, APM is important to an extent. Like if you can maintain at least like 250, you're fine. If you're chilling at like 120, you want to try to amp it up a bit, but like you don't need 300. That comes with time. It's just if you want to like be able to like move around your base and stuff, 250 is about like a good number to be at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it all comes down to just what you like. There's people who use the arrow key and have like an APM of like 150. It's fine if you can make it work. That's all that matters.
No, I want to learn hotkeys and become the best that
Efficient
I
with
can
it.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, because once you get to that point, then it's fun because it's like you're playing piano. You're just tapping all over, tap and tap. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Overlord.
Once the Overlord pops, then 2 drones.
Drone up. Well, 3, because you drone up to 12.
Oh, 3 drones?
Yep.
I did notice there was a little bit of a timing there that I could run a drone down to the natural too.
Yeah, at 12 supply and 200 miles, you can move your drone down. And then cool and gas. And then back to droning.
Yeah, my split was crap again.
It happens. All you can do is just take that into consideration for what to work on. And then now on gas. And then don't forget to build your 6 slings. You can build that in like one set of lings in your main and just focus on drone production at your natural. Layer. Overlord.
So what, like 16 psi? You want to build an Ovi?
Yes. Ling speed.
Yeah, I totally spaced it. I needed to do my Overlord at my main again.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. This is why we're doing this, learning. All right, 6 links total. And then now Spire. Hatch and gas. And then drone.
Got a little bit more money than I do. I can't make a hatchery yet. Probably me doing the Overlord and
My life for hire.
And then now double Overlord. And then save the larva. And then at this time, you should be checking to see if the Terran's pushing out. At 5 minutes is usually when they do it. And if they push out, then you just double sunken. And
is it always
if they don't,
double
what?
sunken?
Yeah, and then you hold with lings. So they attack into your sunkens, your lings go in. And if they don't push you, then you just take a third.
I made Scourges instead.
Nah. Yeah, and then 7 meters should be morphing. And then from here, you decide on how you want to play the rest of the game. And hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the support. Long live Broodor. All right, and there we go. Meters are out.
Yeah, you definitely beat me. I got mutas, but I made Scourge, and so I didn't have 6. I had 5.
Yep.
And then also my hatchery was delayed compared to yours. You definitely got that third hatch down quicker. But me doing my split, and I was also a little late on getting my natural. Your drone was quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So you said 200. 200, you start running the drone down?
Yep. 200 minerals at 12 supply is when you send the second drone, because when you send that drone, those 2 drones that are morphing in the larva should pop, and then it just replaces that drone.
Okay.
And then you notice how you have that mineral spike. Since you didn't build the creep colonies, you can build a faster third. But if they push out, then you just put down the creep colonies and you have that extra mineral.
Okay. So that's definitely an advantage. They have to move out to force sunkens.
Yes. And then we're at 6 minutes, and you have a whole minute of figuring out what they're doing and how to go about it. But at 7 minutes is when you throw down your Hydra Den and your Queen's Nest, and try to get into the habit of throwing down Hydra Den and Queen's Nest in that order.
What is Crazy Zerg? What's that all about?
Crazy Zerg is so you know how I keep talking about Hydra Den, Queen's Nest?
Yeah.
In this case, it would be Evo Chamber, Queen's Nest. Evo Chamber to start your +1 Carapace, and then your Queen's Nest to start rushing into Ultralisk. You hold off the Terran army with Sunken and Muta, and then when you rush your Ultra, you get the armor first, then speed, and that's Crazy Zerg. Is just like a Muta into Ultralisk rush.
Okay.
But standard play, you go Muta, Lurker, Defiler, Fourth, Ultra.
Huh.
Because when you're on the 4 gas harvesting, your gas income can support Scourge, Ultralisk upgrades, and then that's when you just start overwhelming. But the Crazy Zerg is just relying on the fact that you're able to suppress the Terran player, and just 12 Ultras with the Ultralisk armor upgrade and then the Evo Chamber upgrades. It puts you in a really strong position. And all you have to do is pretty much a left click and you win. And that would be the same thing of like 7 minutes. You throw it on your Evo Chamber, then Queen's Nest. And then you just focus on pure Muta production until you start Ultralisk stuff going. And then you just do Muta drone, and drones build Sunkens, and if not, then they're just you have a healthy eco.
Have you ever done anything with like queens?
It's situational. Like if they go double starport cloak wraith, you can do mutas, and then you can throw it on a Queen's Nest because you're taking the hive, and you can just get ensnare and then ensnare the cloaked wraith, and then you can just kill off the wraith, so there's no potential threat. Queen's also good versus mech because Broodling kills siege tanks, but you need 150 energy, which takes a minute to cultivate.
Yeah.
So,
see, I was just thinking with the Marine medic. I wonder if you're able to get some type of good surround on, because that's what they move out with, Marine medic, right?
mm-hmm.
So like they'll get critical mass where it's like 4 hotkeys of Marine medic, and I'm just wondering, like, because in snare it takes away 25% of the damage dealt, and it slows them down 50%, I believe. I could be wrong on that.
It basically turns a stemmed Marine into a regular Marine, like non-stemmed. So if they don't stem, then they're even worse. But if you're playing against a good Terran, they will stem.
Yeah.
And
they'll target.
Yeah, so you can make it work. It's not easy. I wouldn't that's like something that you could pull out in like a tournament setting.
Yeah.
And it could catch someone off guard, but like for standard practice, I would advise against it because now you're playing into like unknown territory, and it's like hard to recreate, because what if your opponent doesn't push in and just sits back? It's like, okay, well, all your lings for nothing, and then you'd have to fight with Sunken, and it's like, well, now all the Sunken are for nothing. So it's situational, and once you get a better grasp of the game, then you can start playing around with goofy things like that. But I would say for the time being, try to stay away from shenanigans, because you're just going to be shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. I just wonder how they would react to Muta Micro, if it's easier to take out the ball of doom.
Yeah. I mean, you could incorporate it. Maybe there's something there to it, but if you think about it, the typically when you get your queen nest done, you're rushing into hive and trying to move 6 lurkers, 3 for your natural and third, and so like your gas is already like figured out.
Okay.
So it's just one of those things where it's like if you were to go the queen and ensnare, you're taking away from timing or additional mutas or delaying your +1 carapace because you should be doing that when hive is morphing. So it's it's a balancing act, and you just kind of have to be able to read the situation properly.
Yeah, I wonder if
And
they've. Sorry,
no, you're fine.
I'm just. I'm excited to have you here to be able to pick your brain.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I wonder if you're able to get that evolution chamber quicker though. Like sack a like this is what I used to do in fastest. Like that's like I built built my own strategies or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
like to add on to the um that crazy Zerg, instead of getting the evolution chamber, like what if you sack like a muta for the upgrade earlier, so you get your layer and then the next 100 or whatever you get the upgrade going. I wonder if
So wait, hold on. Say that again. I was distracted. I had to check my phone. But so if you sacrifice a muta to do what? Like
so
to get your Evo chamber upgrade faster?
yeah. So
Yeah.
like you go into your layer and
Mm-hmm.
then you get the Evo chamber down
Okay.
and you go into the upgrade.
So
Like
we're playing Crazy Zerg.
yeah, like basically instead of getting it whenever you get your queen's nest, I wonder if you can get it like by the time you get your next, what is it, 100 for your the defense up?
Compare. Oh my God. Carapace. Yeah, Carapace. There we go. Jeez. Carapace upgrades 150, 150. And
150.
it's fine because, like, if you're playing Crazy Zerg and you're already going, it's fine to get it earlier. But, like, the thing that would allow you to be able to do that is if the Terran player doesn't push out. But
Yeah.
if the Terran player pushes out with stim timing, you want your full set of mutas out to be able to combat that. So if he doesn't push out, then it's fine to go for the quick carapace. But if he pushes out, now you have a higher risk of dying.
Yeah.
So it's a balancing act between that.
Yeah, like
Like so,
just
for
sacking the
instance,
wings or something.
yeah, like for instance, Artosis, I know that he doesn't really favor like hyper aggressive play style, so he's going to be more passive. So I know that he's not going to really push out, and if he does, his army's going to be small because he's more focused on getting +1 ranged attack along with stim and marine range. So I know that I don't have to really worry about aggression, so I can get my third. I can pop 5 mutas, throw down a faster Queen's Nest and Lurker or Hydra Den. And then once I get those upgrades going, then I can max out my muta count. Like I can prioritize my tech a little faster because I know he's not pushing out. And then I can build my mutas when he finally is pushing out. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
imagine
but
though being able to get that even sooner. I wonder if you're able to go into like the next upgrade and get that before the actual like, because that would just be devastating to the Terran, right?
yeah,
Like so much defense. Like that's just
Mhm.
making it even more powerful.
Well, that's the thing with the crazy Zerg, your ultra defense. It's like Marines do like 2 damage. So good luck trying to focus down a ultralisk with like what 500 health.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the whole concept behind, like that's like the why you go crazy Zerg. And you could totally do that, but that's where you could fall on your face is they just push you early and you just don't have enough mutas to help your sunkens and then you just die.
Yeah. It's
So
probably certain situations like I had a Terran going command center before barracks, and I found him with my drone, and I knew that it was like super super early, so I made lings and I was able to just end the game right there.
yeah.
But I guess that like when there's that type of aggression or something that happens where there's some type of delay in their you know that slows them down, you're able
Hmm.
to get those type of benefits, getting the early Evo chamber or whatever.
Yeah, but you always want to think that your opponent's going to do everything perfect.
Yeah.
Because by doing that, then like you're holding yourself to a higher standard, so things don't just slip. But at the same time, if the person's doing everything perfect and they don't push out at the stim timing, then what does that tell you?
They're
They're not doing the stim time.
yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
what they would be doing if not. Then
Well, they'd be focusing on prioritizing +1 ranged attack upgrade. And by doing that, the engineering bay costs 150, so they would be delaying their barracks count. So, and if they're delaying their barracks count, that means their marine count's low. If the marine count's low, then that means they're having less muted defense. So they're going to invest more into turrets to compensate for the lack of marine. And you see how it's like kind of trickles down from there?
yeah.
Yeah, and it's really difficult because Zerg can't really scout. Like we have like very subtle like key points. It's like, oh, he didn't push out at 5 minutes. He's not doing the stem time. And if he did go for the stem timing and didn't do it, he kind of in a bad spot because it's like, well, you didn't do the stem timing, which your build was meant to do, and your +1's delayed. And it's not a bad position to be in, but it's like they kind of just countered themselves, if that makes sense. Because the whole point of the stim timing is to force sunkens or uh, or just to win. But if they force your sunkens, that means you delay your third, you didn't delay a few mutants. Because you can only have so much resource at the time being.
Yeah.
And you can usually tell is because they'll have two medics and like about 8 to 10 Marines. And they'll push at like the 5 minute mark.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
always checking the front. That's something that I have noticed. Like I'm checking the front to see if they're making things, but I don't really know what I'm checking for to be
mm-hmm.
honest. I've just been
Yep.
checking. It's like okay, he's making units. That's a lot of Marines that he's making, or that's a lot of Zealots that they're making. But
Mm-hmm.
and now I get it. So there's a stem timing, and they go Marine medic, and they go to push out to try to kill you. That
Yes.
uh, and it's crazy because like I was playing some Terran player, and he tried to bunker rush me. I shut it down, and then I was doing really well, and I only had one sunken at my front, and
Mm-hmm.
and he killed me with that exact thing.
So how you want to look at sunken is you want to match sunken to medic, And then if you have no Zerglings, you one more Sunken, because what the Sunkens do is they preoccupy the medic. So if you have 2 Sunkens and you have your 6 Lings and you didn't lose them, the Sunkens preoccupy the medics, and then your Lings come in and clean up the Marines, because the medics can't counter the Zergling because they're trying to counter the Sunken. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And if you don't have Zerglings, then you want that additional Sunken on top of the medic count, because then you have that one Sunken that's doing killing damage, as opposed to as opposed to just like the medics being preoccupied.
Yeah, I saw your last game. Like that Terran was real aggressive and
Mm-hmm.
kept, but you had Lings, 2 Sunkens, and he dove in on the Sunken, and you got like a really nice surround on his Marines.
Yep.
Just mowed everything down.
Yeah, because he has to focus. Do I want to focus Sunkens, or we should like pull back and try to kill the Sunken? Yeah. But he just stood there and focused the Sunken, and my Lings just cleaned up, and then he tried running away.
Yeah.
So it's those little things you'll just develop over time.
Yeah.
And so do you want to try to play against my Terran?
Yeah, I'll play you.
All right, cool. So we'll test out your muta timing, and then we'll play a little bit of the late game, and then we can go over the replay, and then I think that'd be a good practice session.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Cool beans. Smoky boy. All right. Anytime, Kabloom. Anything I could do to help new players feel confident within themselves to play ladder, I'm all about. Brewdor is such a beautiful game. I hope it like stands the test of time, like chess. And as it keeps aging, it seems like it is, and that's a big thank you to Korea.
Yeah, I definitely love the game. I've played for years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah, it's crazy it took me this long to get into low money, though.
It's all good. It's better now than never. Because think about, how much of a head start you're getting to the newer players. And the people who are like at the top right now, like those are the people who like really stuck with it and didn't go to StarCraft 2, so they deserve their spot because they've committed.
All for the Empire. All for the Empire.
I hope you like proxy double racks. It's coming right at you.
You're like, yeah, do this strategy.
Yeah. I'm a murder, you.
Oh, what?
It's funny, my mom taught me this card game called Euchre. And that's basically what she did, was she would like, all right, so this is your hand, do this. And then I'd be like, all right. And then she'd be like, I win. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to learn? Alright, so you got your hatch, that's cool.
Yeah, I put it down on time, but then I click the hotkeys, and I told the drone to run, so it didn't.
Nice. Oh, you want to fight?
No.
Let's go. Yeah. Come on. About it.
All for the Empire. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it didn't make. Oh, I fucked up.
All for the Empire. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
So I forgot a couple things. I forgot to get ling speed, the timing on that.
Mm-hmm. You see why it's important?
Yeah, it's definitely important.
Our forces are under attack.
That's the next thing I think I'm gonna work on is the muta micro.
It's a good one to work on. That's definitely a Zerg specialty.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, I had a spider fucking land on me last night. I lost my shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
It was on stream too. I was like,
We require more minerals. We require forces are under attack. More minerals. Require more minerals. Require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, wow.
Complete.
Nice.
Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require my life for ire. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, nice.
Our forces are under attack. forces are under attack.
No.
Our forces are under attack. Require more rescue gas. We require more rescue gas. Our forces are under attack. We require more rescue gas. Evolution complete.
Oh.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
No.
Our forces are under attack.
GG's. You got way better control. You got me. I thought I could maybe pull something slick there with the grater.
Yeah, no, I scanned it, saw it. Yeah, and you had a good response, Devour, to identify, like, because I've seen people do Cloaked Wraith, and then it also slows down their attack, and then you have the Scourge there. So that was a really good play, because I thought I had you hard countered, but you didn't skip a beat with the Devour and Scourge. So good on that. It does delay, but that's the thing with Terran, where it's like if you can't kill them, they're always in the game. Because I just lift my expansion.
Yeah. That's fun though.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about. We're playing a video game. People tend to like forget to have fun. So just try to remember, if you're ever tilting, it's not bad to like go do something else. You know what I mean? Like reset, come back at it with a fresh mindset, and then just play as if nothing ever happened.
Yeah, and StarCraft will definitely do that to you.
Oh, it'll tell you.
Yeah, I messed up hatchery. Put the hatchery down. The hatchery didn't make because I did the hotkeys afterwards, and I told the drone to move when I did it. Then my gas and my natural, it didn't make either. So the gas was delayed too.
Yep. And then your Lings didn't fight with the Sunkens.
Yeah.
So
I was not ready for that at all. Even though I
yeah.
knew you were coming across, I made the
Mhm.
Lings and I didn't have ling speed either.
Yeah.
So you go right into ling speed after the layer. You go ling speed.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Because for a situation like that, how useful would have this like speedlings been during that push?
Yeah.
Because then it would just be a quicker response from your ling, so like you could delay like hovering over it by that much longer while you're organizing your drones and overlord and overall build.
But that's something you could delay though, in the aspect of going for that fast armor upgrade.
Oh, that armor upgrade would not kick in time.
Yeah, it'd be later, but
Yeah, so it wouldn't help with that.
you'd have to go for the extra third sunken.
Yeah, because it's a mineral investment, and that's what you'll have a surplus of.
Delays the third.
Hmm.
Honestly, thank you for giving me this opportunity, man. Because I feel like already I've uh, I've learned a lot. I need to
Awesome.
I need to cycle hotkeys. Get used to doing like you said, like the 5 select the larva and then Hydra. So
Yep.
SH, 6 SH, 7 SH, 8 SH. And I just need to practice that.
Yep. And that's something you can practice anytime you touch a keyboard. I always do it. Anytime I'm at like a new keyboard, and I'm like, all right, cool. It's a good little training exercise.
It's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. And it's awesome that you're trying to learn low money. We're always looking for new players, and can't wait to see your journey.
Yeah. Um, me too. I I know that like right now I'm not too hot, but I'm hoping that I'm able to compete with some of the best. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. Definitely
Well,
gonna.
you have the resources. Now it's just you putting in the time, and that's the only thing that's going to separate you.
Yeah.
The You can learn exactly what the opponent would do by watching the replays or learning a build from a pro you like. So everything's there. Let me actually give you this link. I'll give you the links to all of this real quick. There we go. So this is Seawall. I put it in your chat, and then this link is where like all the pros, like it just pulls up all their streams when they're streaming. So if you're up at like super late at night or wake up super early in the morning, you can catch them actually streaming.
Okay.
And I'll throw this into my chat as well for whoever's listening. And then cool. And
I think I follow Home of StarCraft.
nice. Yep. And with all those resources, nothing that should be it. Like everything you need to learn should be in there.
Awesome. Do you have any pets?
2 cats.
2 cats. I have a cat. So I my drawer was open for my dresser,
Hmm.
and she got in there, and I didn't know, and I closed it.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm like sitting here talking to somebody, and I could hear her meowing, and I'm like, where is it coming from?
Yeah.
She's she was in my dresser drawers.
Yeah, they do that. My girlfriend's biggest fear is for the cats to go into the dryer when she's like changing out the laundry or something.
Yeah, she when she was smaller, she used to get back in the dresser, and I just left the drawer open because she liked going back there, but she's a lot bigger now, so I didn't know she was in there.
Yeah, they're little ninjas. That's why I love them.
Yeah, she'll come up behind me and just meow.
Yeah, that one. My cat does the same thing, and right now so I'm take advantage of this and try to get some games in before she starts harassing me. It's only a matter of time.
All right, yeah, thank you for your help, and I'm
Yeah,
also
no problem.
gonna try to get some games in for the night ends.
Hell yeah. Well, good luck, GG's, and I don't know. Maybe we could set something up for next week.
Awesome, thank
Yep,
you.
just collect some replays, and if something you have a question about, just message me.
Okay.
All right, homie. Well, good luck.
Yep, you too.
All right. Goodbye.
Later.
All for the Empire.
All right, let me turn on text to speech now, because he's off here, so you guys don't ruin it. One second. Yeah, the last thing I needed was Kelly in the background being like, "Nobody cares. Let's play a game. Start the game." I'll go over the gifts that were given. One second. Glitch, thank you for the golden gaming pad. Kelly, thank you for the heart me. CR, thank you for the gamer 2025 and the gaming controller. And thank you for the go pop popular and the heart me. Chris, thank you for the finger heart and the heart me's.
All for the Empire.
Thank you for the heart me. Michael, thank you for the go popular and the heart me. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you.
All for the Empire.
All right. We're going to try to get some games in on the ladder, see how we do. We're going to practice what he showed. So far, what I got from that whole situation, there was a lot of knowledge there that, like boosting. I've never seen that before. The Overlord into 2 drones, hatch at the natural, and then you go another drone, and then pull gas and link speed. That seems like a really more thought out, solid build than what I've been doing with the overpulling every game. So definitely gonna start doing that, trying that out. Hopefully I don't get cannon rushed against Protoss. Or maybe that was just for Terran. I'll find out because I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna try not making lings.
Michael Deckham
so
says
much.
6 minute 7 pack of Butis is pretty quick.
I'm gonna try not to make lings and just go into that third. Go into he said by 7 minutes my queen nest and den nest. Let's give it a go. I mean, it's gonna take practice.
Brandon Fluer says you're so good, Riddick. I want to be just like you.
Maybe one day. Oh, wait, no, wrong name. I thought they reset the thing on me.
Michael Deckham says there goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
Yeah.
Kellum says hi.
Hello, hello. Everybody definitely go check out HerbMon. Go check out HerbMon. He's over on Twitch. I believe he's also said he's on YouTube, and hopefully we can get him over here on oh fuck me. Hopefully we can get him over here on TikTok. I don't know if that. I feel like that build is just for Terran. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Love you. it's okay. They'll just drone up from here. This build is definitely for Terran. I fucked up, but it's alright. I'll just rush layer on this motherfucker. Yep. That just happened. Really? You're gonna block that?
Forces are under attack.
That's a lot of zods.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under
Yeah,
attack.
I'll definitely lose that.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, I definitely lost this for doing what I did. He went double starport.
Forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
Man, that wasn't worth it.
Our forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Yeah, this guy's smoking me, dude. I shouldn't have went into gas so early. The hatchery is fine, I think. Going into that quick of a hatch, but hatch full. But going into a layer, I just like gave him what to go. Okay, this is the second time he's killed my third.
Our forces are under attack.
And look at all that gas. I think I'm done.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces
Come
are
on,
under attack.
man. Where's the fucking forward speed? I'm done. That was murder. That was rough. Yeah, I should have gone into early gas like that versus Protoss. Maybe for Ling speed, for control. But other than that, I don't think. I think going for a third. Going through for a third if they're going to go for the second. You look so proud with those mutas. Did I? I did go for Overlord speed, but it was way too late. I keep forgetting, for some reason today, like, I am forgetting to send the drones first before splitting, and it's messing up my whole thing.
We require more minerals. 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 We require more minerals.
I'm just gonna overpull versus Zerg. I'll talk to HerbMon about what I should do versus Protoss next. And I'll just practice what he showed me versus him.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Okay, he's right there.
We require more minerals.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna rush gas. Screw it. And I'm not gonna get a natural.
We require more minerals.
I'm not seeing any lings out of him yet, so I'm just gonna try to get that layer even quicker before
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
he's doing the same
We
thing.
require more minerals.
Only difference is I have
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
think I'm cooked. Again, this whole time I had only 2 mining.
We require more Vespine gas. We require more Vespine gas. Forces are under attack.
Jeez, dude. It's over. I just rushed fast gas and he did it quicker. I was kind of winging it though. I don't really have a strategy for that either. I think I would have been better off just taking my natural. Fucking A. I think that's the first time I actually split tonight.
Require more minerals. 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 Require more minerals.
That's the only one.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals. Our forces are requiring more minerals. Require more minerals. Require more minerals. Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
I'm not playing too well tonight.
The Hive Cluster is under attack. Require more minerals.
I'm gonna get off here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do splits for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get off here. I'm like forgetting gas timing and all that, dude. Like I went into I don't know where my mind's at right now. Not focused.
How y'all doing?
Repetition's the key. I don't know what tonight was about though. $467. Oh, 468 out of 467, dude. I was so close. What is that, one mineral patch away from? $468. I don't know. 468 At 470, what? What was the amount again? I don't remember.
Michael Deckham says one patch.
I was one patch away from getting perfect. This is closest I've ever been. And it's crazy because I haven't been able to split at all tonight. I kept forgetting and like making the drone first like I do on fastest.
What's up? Sure thing.
No. I just left to fucking fix it. Alright, I'm gonna call it. It's been a good night. A lot of good information. I'm gonna go back and watch it to make sure I didn't miss anything. Go check out HerbMon. Go check out his stuff if you guys get a chance. He's really talented. He's a really good Zerg player. Low money. He does play fastest also. I've seen him play it. He does it for like warming up and stuff like that. But he's a good guy. And definitely have a lot of respect for him to come and help me and give me pointers. I think that's awesome, and it sounds like he wants to come back too. So that's sweet too. But I'm gonna get off here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of it. Make sure you join my Discord. It's in my bio. Make sure you follow all of my things.